these are the financial statements that we worked on in the past class, and this is where we left off. We had sales all the way out through month 4, and we had completed all of the statements. Now I asked you as an exercise to add $200,000 of fixed assets, to purchase $200,000 of fixed assets in month 1 for cash. A lot of you looked at me like I was asking you to construct an atom bomb, but it's pretty easy, and we just need to understand how this works, because we're going to do a lot of this, a lot of additions to this spreadsheet. Okay, so again, we follow the order that we said that we would do these in: income statement, statement of cash flow, balance sheet, then the other statement of cash flow. So in this case, there's nothing in the income statement, so we go to the statement of cash flow. And we're asked to purchase $200,000 of fixed assets. So that's a cash out. So we put a line in. The line is we already have a space for it, so we can say cash for fixed assets. Okay, and then we want to put 200,000. We want to make it a negative because cash going out is negative. So minus 200,000. Okay, and we paint it green. We also need to paint this one green. We forgot to do that. At least I forgot to do it. So we want to make sure our variables are green so we can identify them. $200,000 out. So you'll notice that our financial statements now go unbalanced because we added cash to it. Right? So that's the cash side of this. So remember the entry that we're making: debit to fixed assets, credit to cash. So here's the credit to cash. Now we need to make the debit to fixed assets. We need to add a row. You need to learn how to do this because you're going to do this again and again and again. So we can add a row. Right click on mouse to insert. Insert the entire row. Make sure it's the entire row. Otherwise you'll shift cells around. It's the entire row. And we now have a space there, and we want to type in fixed assets. That's the place for fixed assets in our balance sheet below current assets. And this $200,000 will come from statement of cash flow. We want to be careful that we get the signs right. We don't want to have negative fixed assets, so we want to make sure that this is equal to minus that, so it will be a positive number. Okay, so there is our fixed assets, and we want to remember the balance sheet is a cumulative record. So as a cumulative record, it means that unless we sold this, there would be $200,000 in fixed assets in the next month, next month, and next month. So we can link this month to that and then drag the results over. So now we have $200,000 in fixed assets for every month. But you'll also notice that even though we put fixed assets in, our financial statements are still unbalanced. And the reason for that is, if you look at this total, you'll see that the total doesn't include the new row that we put in. And this is very common in these Excel spreadsheets, so you need to be very careful about adding items to it. So we want to stretch that to include it. Click enter, and you notice now the red goes away. And now you want to fix the other, because these totals are not correct either. You want to fix those. all the red goes away. We'll worry about the summary later. We still need to go to our indirect statement of cash flow, and we have red here. We're missing something here, and what we're missing here is that purchase of fixed assets. So cash for fixed assets, and that can come straight from here. And just link that to this, and now we're back in order. Everything is in order. Everything is okay. We only have this in this month because this is the month that it was purchased. It wasn't purchased this month or this month. Okay. As far as the summaries go, whenever you have a hole in your summary, generally all you have to do is just drag down the amount that's over it. And now the hole is gone, and we have a complete summary there. There's no change here. There's nothing to change here, and the summary is complete here. Okay, so that was adding fixed assets to our financial statements. Please observe, please pay attention to it, please understand how it's done, try it yourself. Thank you.